What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. It's got a quick couple-minute video here of how to take off your EVO 10 rear bumper. First things first, I do want to thank Tony, known as Time to Tune here on YouTube, for letting me use his 2014 black EVO for example here today. This is going to be a really quick video. We only have a couple 10mm bolts and some plastic clips holding the rear bumper in. It's just going to pop right off. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, getting over to the side here, we're going to be taking off all our plastic side clips and screws and then going through the whole bottom, and then we can jump into the trunk to take out the main bolts that hold it in the most. So jumping in right here, you're going to have a 10mm bolt way up here deep in the corner. Now just to warn you about this, after you get your 10mm out, there is a little nipple, so you're actually going to end up pulling it down just a touch to get it over that. So don't try to just pull that out and force it, you got to get a little bit down on it. Now before pulling down into getting that out though, you are going to need to take out your plastic clip that is right here. You also have a plastic clip right here. And if you move about 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches in the inside, in line with the middle of the tire, you're going to have a third clip there. So a clip here, and a clip here, and then your 10mm. Alright guys, now after taking out your 3 clips on the side as well as your 10mm bolt, you're going to go ahead and there's 3 more of these style clips right on the bottom here. You're going to have one on the edge of the diffuser on the very end. Then you will have the second one right in line next to your tow hook. You'll see your little tow hook right under here. There's one next to that. And then your third one holding it in is going to be right in line with the edge of this, about 6 inches in. Now you'll be repeating that same thing on the other side, the 3 going down here, the 3 up the side, as well as the 10mm. Don't forget to pull your 10mm down that tiny touch to get over the nipple so you don't break the actual clip that 10mm is holding it in. And then we'll go ahead and get into the trunk and take out the main bolts and get the bumper off. Guys, now after taking all the clips off the bottom and your 2 10mm bolts on each side on the edge of the bumper there, you're going to be moving into the trunk area. Now you're going to be having one 10mm bolt right here, then followed by to the other side you're going to have your other 10mm bolt. Those are going to be the only bolts that we do have here in the trunk. So we'll go ahead and pop those out, and then we just have one bolt remaining, which we'll get to in a second, and then we'll go ahead and get the bumper popped off. Alright guys, now after getting your 2 10mm bolts off the top of inside the trunk there, you're going to be moving down for your last bolt, which will be hidden behind your license plate here. So you're just going to really quickly undo your license plate. And this will be exposing another 10mm bolt right under that. Alright, now with all the bolts and clips off the whole bottom, the side, and in the trunk, and behind the license plate, we're going to go ahead and come to the side here and we'll take off our 10mm again. You just pulled that a touch down to get over that little clip area, or that little rivet sitting down here. And now what I like to do is take a microfiber or any type of cloth and just wrap this edge right here on the corner just nice and light, because when you take off the bumper in a minute here, you don't want this to come up and scratch the quarter panel at all by accident. So we're gonna go ahead and do that to the other side, and then I'll show you that just back here is being held by some plastic clips, and we'll just pop it right off. All right, coming back to the first side that we wrapped here, I also wanted to show you guys. Now, what I like to do is stick my hand behind this plastic that's back here, because this is gonna have a little bar clip here that holds in by a couple little clips, which you'll see in a second here. So I like to put my hand behind there and give it an even push. That way you don't break any of the clips, as well as make any stress on this, maybe preventing cracks in the future and such. So after popping that through, you're gonna see right back here, if you could, that you got just this little bar here with all these little holes, and that just clips right in. So with that being pushed out, all the way to the top, we'll go to the other side, do the same thing, and then we'll work on the center section and pull the whole bumper off. Fibers to make sure that these are all wrapped up, you don't scratch it. We'll move to the center. Basically, I'll do this on the other side for a little better visual actually. You're gonna grab the little part that's sticking out over here, and then you're just gonna try to get your hand behind this, and there's basically just some plastic clips holding this back, and you're gonna be able to pop it a little bit, and you see that pops right out. I'll do the same thing to the other side. There are some middle ones in the center, but they usually pop right out when you pop these edges off. Again, so both sides being off now, I'm gonna take the center. So you can see I'm just pushing my hand in there, and there's little clips right in the edge of here. I'm gonna shimmy it a little bit. Drop down one side nice and slow, and then move to the other to do the same. And you just completely took off your EVO 10 bumper. Boom, guys. And that's how you remove your EVO 10 rear bumper. I hope this video made it super simple for you guys. Just some 10mm bolts and all the plastic clips on the bottom and side, and this thing just pops right off. I do hope this cleared up any questions you had. If you do have any other questions or comments, concerns, please comment in the section below, and I'll try to answer those as soon as possible. Besides that, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for future videos.
This feels good right here.